During the Northern Song dynasty, Emperor Renzong ruled from the capital city of Biangliang. The emperor was wise, his officials were loyal, and the people lived in peace. But then the Western Xia army invaded. Once again, the land was filled with war and fire. It was March. Spring had returned, and everything was coming back to life. Across the wide land of Qinchuan, rows of green willow trees lined the roads. The view was as beautiful as a painting. Now, a man was walking down the main road. What a strange-looking man he was. He was very tall, with narrow shoulders and two long, thin legs. His face was dark purple. He had small eyes, a hooked nose, and a thin mouth. But the strangest thing about him was his eyebrows. They were completely white. He also had large teeth with dark gums. The corners of his eyes pointed downward, while the corners of his mouth turned upward. From a distance, he almost looked like a ghost. He wore a soft black hat with several pointed decorations on top. Green balls of thread hung beside his ears and shook as he walked. He was dressed all in dark clothes, with a fine belt around his waist. A large sword with golden rings hung at his left side. In one hand, he carried a folding fan. As he walked, he enjoyed the beautiful view of Qinchuan. Perhaps he was in a very good mood, because he suddenly began to sing a song from his hometown. His home was Xujia village in Qi County, Shanxi province. Unfortunately, he was not a very good singer. He sang, "Here I am in Xiangxi, beautiful Shangxi. The people are good. The land is good. And treasures are everywhere. Everywhere." What a terrible voice. The people passing by laughed so hard that they could hardly stand straight. Every time he passed through a village or town, a large group of children followed behind him. They pointed at him and laughed. Now you may be wondering, who was this strange man with white eyebrows? He was the hero of our story. Xu Liang, the white-eyebrowed hero, also known as the wild goose of Shangxi. He might not have been handsome, but he was an extraordinary man. His father was Si Qing, a famous hero known as the mountain crossing rat. Si Qing now worked for the Kaifeng court. From a young age, Xu Liang had trained under a great master. He learned many powerful skills. He could jump high, run across rooftops, and move over tall buildings as easily as walking on flat ground. He could cross rivers and climb great heights. To him, even the roof of a very tall building was just another place to stand. He had also mastered many kinds of martial arts. In his hand, his large golden-ringed sword was almost impossible to defeat. For Xu Liang had another special skill: hidden weapons. He could throw darts with either hand, and he could also catch them with either hand. During the day, he practiced on targets. At night, he could hit the tiny glowing tip of an incense stick. He could throw 3 hidden weapons at the same time, and he almost never missed. Because of this, people in the martial arts world gave him a famous nickname: the Three-Handed General. Xu Liang had protected Lord Bao and helped defeat criminals and enemies. He had done great service for the country.